This video is so unedited and unscripted. I've probably hit start 5,000 times, but I really wanted to tell you what's on my mind, and I pray that you listen to the end of this because you're not getting this video by accident. It's because I truly sent it to you. You're a friend, a follower, you're on my email list, you follow me on social media. We have connected at some point along the way that I thought it was so special and so important for you to watch this video and what I have to say. If we haven't officially met, which I hope we have if you're watching this video, I'm blogging Brandi. But maybe you know me from RVersity and my RV life. Maybe you know me from Blab Boss and my branding business and my entrepreneurship online. Maybe you know me from reselling and Amway Exchange and some of the things that I've done with that. Maybe you know me from Birdie's Doghouse because I do have 5 dogs and 1 cat. So I have 6 fur babies, if you didn't know that. So yeah, I have my RV life, and we have 2 RVs right now. So we have the travel trailer, and then we have the van, and then we also have the condo and the penthouse, or I guess the condo penthouse, you would call it. And I have my mom's house. And so if you didn't know this, essentially I would literally call myself homeless, okay? About a year or so ago, I decided to sell my RV, my motorhome. And I've had 6 RVs, but I sold my motorhome and I decided to just try to support other people in my life because I didn't want to stay stationary in my RV, but I also didn't want to drive this big motorhome around with me. And I was paying these huge payments on this motorhome because I had traded my condo at the time to buy this motorhome. And so, like I said, I've had this like condo life slash RV life slash traveling all the time slash this pull, okay? And so my boyfriend has told me this. If you don't know, I have a boyfriend of 9 years, but he's told me this, and I've had friends tell me this. They're like, hey, Brandi, you know, there's more to you than your RV. It's not just this RV life. Like, you have more to you. And so I've been trying to figure out where to channel my energy. And it's like, okay, I can make YouTube videos. I can put out content on Twitter. I can put out content on Instagram. I can put out content on Facebook. Speaking of which, it doesn't really, I don't want to say it doesn't make me money, okay? It brings me followers. It brings me business. It gets people onto my email list. It's probably how you found me. But it doesn't essentially put money in my pocket for me just to post an Instagram post or to put something out there on Facebook. So for me to put a whole bunch of content out there and it to only last like 20 minutes, I don't really find pleasure in that, okay? And it takes a lot of time to create content. And so by saying that, I also say that if you've ever watched me, you know that I make a lot of YouTube videos, and I do make some vlogs, or I've tried to start making some vlogs over this past year on my Blog and Brandi YouTube channel. But a lot on my RVersity YouTube channel, I talked about RV life and tips and tricks and things like that. And so I had shared vlogs, but they just didn't really take off, or there's things that I feel like I've shared, but I was forced to sign NDAs and non-disclosure agreements with companies, or I will say people that are related to me were forced to sign things. And so I have tried to suppress myself and my content and the things that I put out there because I don't want anyone else to be affected by it. But also, as I've grown, I've learned that there are things that I can share, or I should have shared, or I wish I would have shared along my journey. And so I wanted to kind of figure out, how do I start that now? How do I go back? Where do I find this board of directors, these people that can help me figure that out? And who better to do that than my tribe and my community and my vibe and the people that relate to me that are either entrepreneurs, they love RV life, or they love their dogs or their cats. And you know, if you know me, I am an ex-corporate Kool-Aid drinker. I came from finance. I do have a degree in finance, but I also cut hair for years and did all the pretty things and faces and makeup, and I wouldn't say massages, but I did nails and feet and all that fun stuff. But I am a licensed master cosmetologist. I have a degree in finance. I have several other licenses, I guess you would say, that have to do with finance and advising and accounting. But there was this thing that happened inside of me one day, if you haven't seen my story, and it caused me to be like, I don't want just that life. And then something happened as I started to build my business, And I chose a different avenue, okay? And I will say, if you're watching this and you haven't seen my story, I made a horrible lifestyle decision, and I chose to terminate my pregnancy. And it was not an easy decision. It was really hard. And I've always felt trapped after that I was never allowed to be the person that I wanted to be. And so then I fell into this RV life. I did not expect to be crying on this, but I told you it was unscripted. But it was a decision that I couldn't take back after I did it. And that's why I say, if you've seen my story, if you can relate to me, if you know that it's more than just me and my RV, that there's more to me, that I'm a teacher, that I'm a content creator, that I'm an artist. And again, I look like a hot mess because I just left the gym, but I'm like ugly crying right now. That's not good. But this is the real me. This is the real B. And this is what I want to share with you. But I really want to share more of my life with you, more than just my RV. But I wasn't really sure where to share it. And so the one thing that I've always felt guilty about is selling myself. And I don't know why. I can sell everyone else's products. I can sell a product. But for the longest time, someone told me, oh, you just need to create a course and sell this course. And so all I've really sold is like courses or products or services. And then when I started to do this RV thing, they were like, oh, you can only do one thing. You should only sell this one thing. And so I was like, okay, so I dove all into RVersity. So then it felt like I was choking down people like, hey, the only way you can work with me or talk to me or be friends with me is to buy my course in RVersity. And it's like, not everybody that follows me is in an RV. I'm not always in my RV. You can see right now I'm not in my RV. I'm here supporting other people on their journey. And yeah, you know, I have a mom and dad, and I have a boyfriend of 9 years, and I have my dogs and fur babies, and I have these other people in my life that they don't necessarily want to come online or be online, or I try to protect them so I don't necessarily share everything about them online. But I do wish that I had a space that I could talk to you, that I could create with you, that I could share more behind the scenes with you and get your advice on like, okay, maybe this is what you, not necessarily like what you should do with your life, but hey, we want to see more of this. We want to see more about your RV. We want to see more about your business. We want you to teach us more about this lifestyle change that you did to minimize your life, to downsize, to kind of run your life online, on the road, to stay productive. How do you travel with your pets? How do you stay sane? How do you not let your relationship drive you crazy because you have this pool of this half RV life, half condo life, half, I don't know. I literally feel like I live out of a suitcase. I would say I feel homeless because I don't have a home, okay? I don't have this one place where I go and I'm like, this is my home. I have stuff in multiple locations, and I do travel out of a suitcase, and I just feel like I wish I had a home base. I wish I had a space that was mine. And after I sold my motorhome a year ago, probably over a year ago, it kind of felt like I lost like that place that I could call mine and fill this void. And so I just haven't felt though the need to like go out and buy a house or buy anything else. If anything, I'd probably want to buy like an RV park or some land or something like that. And then I actually was watching these people the other day. They bought like a cabin and they rent their cabin out to other people. So I thought that was kind of cool. But I've always wanted maybe like an RV park or some place where people could come and stay with me and like I could teach them or something. So I don't know. But I wanted to invite you to be part of this thing. And I wasn't really sure what it's going to be other than a community and a space and a place for me to connect with you. So as of right now, it's really just a membership and a way for me to say, hey, do you want to be part of my tribe and invest in me and help, I would say, me help you. But I have to have some kind of payment for that, if that makes sense. And so I wanted to invite you, and I tried to make this like a minimal, small amount that I could start out and I felt comfortable with and almost like cheapening my value, but it's more of like, hey, I want you to, it's like, hey, buy me a coffee or support me to make my videos or tell me what you want more of me. And eventually the price is going to go up. I don't know, maybe in a month or 2 months or the beginning of the year. I don't know what it's going to be, but I just felt like I wanted to share this with you, and I wanted to invite you to be part of this tribe, and I wanted to invite you to be part of this thing. And it's called UnNicheMe because it's for people that don't have a passion, or they're multi-passionate, they're everything. They aren't just this one creator, this one thing. They are like, okay, I want to do multiple things. Maybe I want to have a job and a side hustle. Maybe I'm not ready to quit my job. Maybe I am ready to quit my job. Maybe I'm struggling with my finances, but I'm like trying to figure my way out. So that's why I say, if you're watching this video, you've gotten to know me in some way, shape, or form where you're like, I really want to go behind the scenes with her. I want to be part of her tribe. I want to be part of her board of directors. I want to be the person that helps her decide like what videos to make content about, what else to put on my website, what else to start sharing more of. And I guess by having a fee and me selling myself as a content creator, it's like, part of me feels guilty asking anybody for money, but part of me is like, why do you not want people to pay you for your time and things that you create? And so I'm also working on creating a membership with RVersity and being more like educational, not just like one course that you take, but that's completely separate from this and what I'm inviting you to be part of. So I'm inviting you to be part of UnNicheMe. And I say that as in, there's no niche. There's no one thing about me that you're following. I want to share a lot about my journey, and I really just want a space to do that. And so right now, it's more of like a text, a chat. I'm going to have a place on Discord, which is an app that you would download. And I will be sharing a newsletter, and I will have a website, but I want to know what you want on the website before I don't want to say create it, because the website is there, but what to release on it, what to share with you more. Or do you just want this to be more of behind the scenes with me and you saying, hey, we're just part of your tribe, like a Blog and Brandi insider, should I say. So I just wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart for following me, for watching this video, for subscribing to my content. If you've ever purchased a course from me, if you've ever purchased a product or a service from me, if you've ever been one of my clients and consulted with me, I just want to tell you that I love you. And I have just struggled with this for a while, but someone said something to me this past week, and they were like, oh, you only have 50 followers on this account online. And I was thinking, yeah, but I have like 9,000 over here and 6,000 over there. And like, if you combine them all, I probably have like, I don't know, 50,000 between them all. Or I don't know. I'd have to look at all of the YouTube channels that I've created and all these social media accounts that I've created, because I feel like people have led me to be like, oh, you should share all these things in different places. And I'm struggling with that. I really want everything kind of not necessarily in one place, but I want to focus my energy and time in a different way than I've focused it. And so it's like, how do I share my vlogs with you? How do I share my life with you? How do I share things with you if I don't have some kind of compensation or tribe or place where people know to go? And it's like, I've created all these Facebook groups, and I also feel like people who pay attention. So it's like, why wouldn't you want to invest to hang out with me or be part of my secret society or my tribe or my sorority, I guess you would call it. But yeah, people have just said some things recently to me that have just kind of, I guess, hurt my feelings, but also made me think like, maybe it's you. Maybe it's because you're not asking people to be part of your tribe, to be part of your vibe, why are you not selling yourself a little bit harder, Brandi? And so, yeah, if you're watching this, I'm inviting you, and I just wanted to tell you more about some things that people say to me. And it's like, I don't know. I feel led. I feel like God is speaking to me in my heart, and that I'm inviting you to this, and that by you watching this, you're like, I get it. I really want to be part of her thing, even though she doesn't know what it is yet. I do have a vision for it. I'm just not sure, because there's like all these RVers out there, and they have these people that follow them, and they like pay to be part of their subscriptions and hang out with them. But I don't just have my RV life, and that's where I struggle with that, is it's not just my RV life. I have several different things that I am involved in, and so I want to share more about that with you. I just haven't been sure where to share it, and so this is kind of my first attempt to do that, if that makes sense. So if you want to be part of my secret society, it's called UnNicheMe, and I just thought that making this video and inviting you would be the best way to involve you. So I love you. I'm excited. I'm scared. I'm nervous. And I guess I'll see you on the inside. And if you have any issues trying to get in, the one thing I'll tell you is please, please, please email me at Brandi@bloggingbrandi.com. Brandi at BLOGGINGBRANDI.com, bloggingbrandi.com. And like I said, this video is super unscripted. The things that I had to say are super unscripted. I wasn't really sure where to share it, but I'm assuming that by seeing you on the inside, I'll know whether you accepted the invitation or not. So I love you, and I'll see you on the inside, and I can't wait to take this next step with you.